What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Sunday evening. Reason for the video is, I wanted to show you guys this video here. Just popped up on my YouTube. So let's roll the beautiful bean footage. And once again, here we have our favorite pal, Tash Peterson, and her girlfriend. Uh, Not sure what the death stare is for. Maybe he had some bad broccoli or so. Let's take a look and see what we got.
Our GoFundMe for $30,000 to travel to the vegan campout has received a lot of backlash. In our fundraiser video, we explained that we are currently bankrupt, and in order to travel to the UK, our trustee has requested a $30,000 bond to prevent us from fleeing Australia.
There are comments on this video expressing concern about the purpose of our travel and the large amount of money that we are requesting. Because of this, we would like to address 5 of the main concerns now and clear things up.
Number 5, the fundraiser funds our travel and personal expenses. The $30,000 is not to fund our travel expenses. Our employer is paying for all expenses because it is a business trip. The $30,000 bond will be given back to us when we return, so long as we meet bankruptcy obligations such as handing in our passports. All donations will then be given to Farm Transparency Project. This is not a holiday. It is an activism trip to speak at the vegan campout and partake in 2 months of animal rights activism in the UK.
4. Donations should go straight to animal charities, not us. We are not pressuring anyone to donate to us. If you want to donate directly to an animal charity or a sanctuary, please do. This fundraiser is for people who directly want to support our animal rights activism.
Number 3, we are preaching to the choir by speaking at a vegan event. In 2023, when I last spoke at the vegan campout, I spoke to thousands of people, and not all of them were vegan, and some of them actually became vegan because of my speech. However, the primary goal of my speech was to actually inspire vegans to become activists. A majority of the vegan community are not animal rights activists, and it's essential that we all become active to create more vegans.
Number 2, we could live stream the speech instead. Live streaming cannot replace being in person. Connecting face to face, being on stage, and having direct conversations with people.
At the last event, after my speech, I spent hours talking to people, and many have now become animal rights activists as a result of my speech.
Tasha's speech is only one part of the trip. We will also be doing public outreach, slaughterhouse vigils, and other forms of direct action, all of which are impossible via a live stream.
And finally, number 1, how can we be sure that the donations will go to Farm Transparency Project?
The reason we can't be 100% confident is because bankruptcy law is complicated, and we cannot make guarantees that we legally cannot assure.
Based on everything that we've been told, the bond will be returned to us upon meeting our bankruptcy conditions. And then all donations will be given to Farm Transparency Project, an organisation that exposes animal...
Now, folks, this is a very interesting video here. Basically, they're asking for $30,000 for, a trip to a vegan camp, basically. To which they have a $30,000 bond. And they expect people to just hand over money and get a guarantee from Tash Peterson and her girlfriend that the money will be returned and then go to a Farm Transparency Act, and that there is a huge backlash in regards to them asking for money. Now, I've went ahead and looked at all the comments here that are on the channel, on this video itself. And while there is some negative reactions, it's not from anyone that matters. This is typical traffic there that would be expected, in other words. There is no backlash is what I'm trying to tell you guys here. Tosh is manufacturing an issue that simply does not exist. Outside of the usual trolling of the comments here, and I'll show you right here. I've read through all of it. It's just typical trolling. There is no backlash. Tosh, nobody cares whether you take $30,000 from anyone, if someone wants to pay you money, then I would have to question their intelligence to begin with. And there's not any way I could stop them from giving you money, whether it's for this trip or whether it's to pay for a subscription to OnlyFans, to where, not surprisingly, you can't make enough money on your back in order to afford this trip. Now, with that being said, if you want my honest opinion, there's no reason that you cannot appear virtually, a la big screen, at this festival without even leaving Australia to begin with. You don't have to leave Kangaroo Land if you cannot secure this $30,000. But in any event, there's no backlash. You're just making this stuff up. Literally. You're just making up a backlash that just isn't there. There's been no videos whatsoever. I've not heard anything. I mean, this video's been up for what, 2 days? I've not heard of anything. I've not heard of any other vegans complaining about you asking for $30,000 whatsoever. You're manufacturing a situation that doesn't exist just to raise money. Regardless as to where the money goes, like I said before, nobody cares. The great one doesn't care. Anyone that is in the carnivore industry, I mean, nobody cares. Okay? If you raise the money, good for you. I'll give you a big hand. Feel free to go to that vegan festival and, do what you generally do, which is run your mouth and stuff like that. But you don't have to manufacture a controversy that doesn't exist in order to raise money. Just be honest with people, okay? That's all you got to do. But if anything, the good thing is that, with this video, you're going to get some free advertising. So hopefully, that might help in your fundraising. Okay, peace out. Bye-bye.